video. I hope you're good. I hope all is well. Yeah, thank you for being back here. Today's video is somewhat of a continuation on a video I did about a week ago where I was talking about ways to level up a simple outfit, ways to show character through a simple outfit that are not necessarily buying more clothes. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I think it's pretty good, and based on some of the feedback, you guys also thought it was pretty good. And in that video, spoiler, one of the things I mentioned is hair, and I give a few examples on the video already, but I mentioned how you can use hair to really make your simple outfit stand out. And on today's video, I wanted to further elaborate on that and give you some actual options or actual ideas and recommendations on what you can do with your hair. I think hair is a really great way, an opportunity to really bring up an outfit. I'm not showing it today, but I worked all day. This is work hair, okay? Cut me some credit. Hair is a easy way. Some of the looks I'm showing are easy, some are a bit more challenging, but hair can be an easy way to really level up an outfit and show some creativity, some individuality. Again, there's so many options, and you can use these hairstyles to transform your hair if you're not the biggest fan of it, or if you find it a bit boring. Maybe if you find your hair doesn't have enough movement or enough, I don't know, whatever you feel you're lacking in your hair. Some of these hairstyles can be a great way to give yourself confidence because you'll look damn good and cool without your hair having changed in the slightest bit. Hair is on your head already. All of these are free. The most you might need are the rubber elastic bands, the tiny ones, which cost about 50 cents. Normal elastics, and I think one or two looks mention ribbons. You don't need to be spending a lot of money to look cool. That's the point of this. You don't need to be purchasing a lot of new items to look cool. You need to work with what you have, your hair, and show some personality through them. Let's get straight into it. I'm talking about different options that you can do with different kinds of hair. Also, some options probably won't work with your specific hair type. That's the way it is. That option wasn't for you. Move on to the next. That's what I want to say. First things first, and this is a big one, braids and different kind of braids. I think in general, I very often do two plaits down. This is a very easy look, especially if your hair is a bit dirty or doesn't look as good. I have, my hair is a bit wavy, curly sometimes, and on second or third day, the waves can look really weird, and then I love to braid it. And braids are so easy to level up. You can do this thing with a lot of little braids. I saw this one, which I loved, where, so she has 3 strands like a normal braid, but one of the strands is already a braid, and it's like a braid within the braid, and it looked so good. You can emphasize the braids by adding little bows on the bottom. That's a pretty easy way. Bows and ribbon are so easy, and you get different ones, different colors for whatever style you're going for. You can put a scrunchie if that's your style, like the big scrunchies, you know, or something more delicate. The really, if you have not so thick hair, the really rubbery elastic bands might be good for little braids because they don't take too much space. I feel like, especially when your hair is short and there's a big elastic, sometimes I didn't like the way that looked on my hair when it was still growing. Now that it's longer, it feels a bit different. But yeah, braids, there's so many options. Also, big braid in the back looks so cool if you can do that. I love those kind of braids. One thing I saw, and I want to try this out, where you just do a normal braid and then you bring it back and you tie it here. And this reminds me a bit of some pastry, like a mix between a pretzel and is it a Danish braided pastry? I don't know, I'll put a pastry up. But yeah, I think it looks so good. This gives off a bit cottage core. This gives off a bit milkmaid. Oh, braids also. Some girls really pull it off. I used to do this a lot during quarantine, just taking 1 or 2 strands and you braid them really thin. And then you can keep that in for a couple until your next hair wash. Like, it's, you just sleep on it, it's not that strong, and that looks really good. Yeah, I think braids, there's so many different braid ones. I also really like it when they do the braids. I don't know how much I'd like it on me, but they do the braids and then they take out some really thin sections and either curl them or have them naturally curly. That looks so good. Also, braids are cool because you can do the more sleeked look if you want to look a bit more edgy maybe, or more clean girl, whatever. Or you can have your, like, the top of your head look more natural, wavy, straight, whatever your texture is, and maybe pull out some strands in the front, add a bit of fun, maybe curl one or two. Yeah, I think braids are a really good option. And they're nice because they're out of your head, and they usually, like, sometimes if you do a bun, especially a messy bun, at the end of the day it's destroyed, but braids usually last quite well. Just I have quite frizzy hair, so that's a problem sometimes, but that's a problem with any hairstyle, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, braids and the little puffy stuff, great options. Also, you know what gets slept on way too much? Pigtails. Bring pigtails back. I love pigtails, especially if the top of my head is a bit greasy, but my ends are nice and a bit looser on the waves, which is what my hair tends to be like after a couple days. Pigtails was sleeked on the top. It's a bit hard to do, especially the back. I saw this girl who said this, you've probably seen this, being like, the back of the head, what the back of my head looks like is not my problem. I agree until I pass a mirror and I see it, and then I can't. So I try to get it more or less decent. But yeah, that looks so cute. That is so slept on. Bring back pigtails. Hello. Especially if you're wearing something super classy and you just have pigtails. You don't look childish. You look cool. Or a bit fun maybe, but you don't look childish. Especially if you're wearing a very, like, say, work kind of trousers and a turtleneck, you know, very more strict outfit, and you have pigtails to lighten up the mood a bit. You look so fun. Bring back pigtails. I used to love them as a kid, and I still do. Yeah, and that's a great hairstyle if the bottom of your hair looks nice but your head is just a bit greasy and you don't want to do like a whole bun or something. Very similarly, do sleek back ponytail. I love to do that when the curls are loose and gorgeous. Do that. This brings me on to the next look, hairstyle, and that is any kind of sleek back bun. This was obvious, this had to be in here. Particularly the braided one I spoke about before, or if you sleek it back and you do some funny stuff with the, what do you call this? If you do some funny stuff with your parts, zigzag, mostly, what was it? One time, like 2015, 2016, my sister was trying so hard to do this thing with her part and her hair that Fergie did in this photo shoot. You know Fergie, like from Black Eyed Peas, that made it look like her hair with headphones. See, if you walk out like that, you can be wearing the most boring outfit. It'll look so cool. I don't care. This is something that definitely works no matter your hair type. A sleek back bun looks good. And I discovered this recently. I noticed my friend and I do it differently based on our hair and hairline. I sleek it like down here, and she sleeks it back, kind of like Charlotte in Sex and the City. And that depends so much on your hairline. I'm not showing you, but my hairline is really wonky on the edges, so I can't do this back. I used to do that for ballet as a kid, and I used to cry every time because that's what I looked so ugly. So I like to sleek mine down. And did you see, you can do that when you take just 2 strands and tie them in the back. That's like a life hack. I saw someone do that. Oh, and if you do a sleek back bun, what looks super good, if you have curly or textured hair, leave it curly. Don't do wrap around bun type thing. Leave it a bit messy in the back. I think that looks so good, especially if you have long hair and it kind of sticks out on top. That looks so good. I love that. And I think it doesn't add character, because I don't think curly hair is a character trait, but it shows a bit of you know, you have curly hair. There's no need to hide it to try and look cool. You can use inspiration, but adapt it to yourself, you know. Just if, say, even me, like with my hair and the hair texture, there's no point in me trying to copy exactly what, for instance, a Scandinavian girl does, because we don't have the same hair type. It's not going to look the same, and it can both look cool, but use it as inspiration, you know. Yeah. And because I still have bangs, I always clip, which brings me on to the next style, and that is accessorize your hair. This is so easy, so cheap. Also, you can use clips. I really like the silver ones. I wish if I wore silver jewelry, I only wear gold, but if I were to wear silver, I would definitely have clips in my hair. If you can't find them, I heard a lot of people complain about not finding them. Go to a shop for hairdressers, because they often make them to clip on rollers and stuff. They're not meant to be worn out, but if you can pull them off, you can pull them off. I saw so many girls wear that and they looked so cool. Similarly, I've seen this mostly on African or African American women, and I think it looks beautiful. like the metal in the braid. If there's a specific term for this, I do not know it. Sorry, but it looks so good. Same as metal, you get some girls I've seen with big metal clips at the end of braids or a ponytail. I think that's so cool. That's such an easy way to start jewelry in your hair. Hello. We spoke about jewelry. We spoke about how important it is. And a similar, I guess, was the bows and knots and finding hair ties you like. Similarly, bandanas or hairbands or little scarves. That looks super cute and you can really make that work with your outfit. Also very easy, especially if your hair isn't looking too good. Accessorize your hair. For the clips, also the thin ones, the bobby pins, is that it? That looks cool if you put a couple. And it's practical. Practicality gets left on way too much. It looks good. I also saw some star-shaped ones I really liked. That's really cool. Then, and this is the last really big category I have. You can also mix up things. I've seen some girls do the middle parts and 1 or 2 braided stuff. Next, similar kind of space buns, especially the low ones. Also the top, do what you want, but I really like the low ones. And add a little bow or something. I need to find a way to do them properly because I love them so much, especially when they're a bit messier. And I most days have a bit of a messy hair style because I'll just get hot and put it in some low messy bun. This basics also, don't underestimate a good basic. The things you naturally opt for are your personality, and in a way you show your personality by doing those things and by not trying to copy a certain aesthetic, by not trying to immediately hop on the clean girl aesthetic or something, you know, like embrace what you like on the day-to-day. This might not look the very best, but I like it and I like the way I look like this, and in a way that's showing my own style, you know. Oh, this a bit more drastic if you want something that really adds character to your hair. Quite simple curtain bangs. I'm growing mine out right now, but curtain bangs look good and they're so easy to style. They're just annoying if it rains or if there's wind or if you go to the beach, but overall they're really good. And then something I wish so bad I could pull off is a micro bang. Ugh, I wish. I can't. It doesn't suit me. I've accidentally done it before, a crooked one at that. I wish so bad I could pull off that, and then just like a straight cut. Ooh, it looks so good. It looks so good. And then there's this photo of, what's her name? Is it Enya? I'll put her Instagram. There's this one photo of her where she has her baby bangs, and she has the baby bangs and then like the, you know, and then she did 2 little ponytail type things. Looks so good. Oh, one more. This is like a special edition. A bonus hairstyle. I think this is so cool, especially if you can pull it off. I saw a girl do 4 buns, like 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. I did it once. My hair was shorter, but very hard to do. But I kind of liked it. I just don't know if I'd have the confidence to go out like that. If you do, please do it. Please send me a photo. My Instagram and my TikTok and everything are in the bio. But please send me a photo if you do, because it looks so good. But yeah, so I saw one girl do was 4, and I also saw a girl do like sleek back and then double buns. That looks so good. I really want to try that, especially now that my hair is getting a bit longer. Another thing I really want to try, this doesn't really fit with this video, but is hair rollers. I bought some and my mom was trying to help me, but I didn't buy enough, so I'm going back tomorrow to buy more because I have quite dry hair and I try not to use heat on it, but I really want to try rollers. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you tried some of the hairstyles. I hope I gave you some ideas. I would love to film a video trying some of them while talking to you. If there's any ones you want me to try, let me know. If not, I'll just pick my favorites so I can also learn how to do them. And yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more. Like, follow, subscribe. And thank you so much for all the love I've been getting lately. This channel is very small still, but it means the world to me. Every time you comment, I blush. I show it to my entire family. I'm smiling ear to ear. So thank you so much. Love you. Bye. See you soon.